Hello friends and welcome back to Flavors and Mothers of Wine. Today let's learn to make a very famous dish in the world, pizza. My style. Everybody has their own way of making pizza. Today let's learn to make pizza my way. So I'm taking 3.5 cups of a plain flour, maida, in a mixer, and I'm going to make a dough. So now, usually there are two ways to make this. Either you take dry yeast, a quarter teaspoon in a bowl. It's separated with warm water, and then add it to this. I'm here adding it directly to my dough. So 2.25 teaspoon of active dry yeast with 1 tablespoon of sugar in this bowl. I'm just going to mix it around so that my yeast and sugar is well incorporated in the dough. I'm adding hereby 1 teaspoon of salt, 2 tablespoons of olive oil, and 1.5 cups of warm water. I'm going to knead my dough with this. Trust me, it's a great recipe. And it is, I'm always looking for easy recipes, so this is one lazy way to make dough. Now, I've removed the covers because the water is incorporated well with the dough and it's no longer going to fly around. And also for you to give you a better view of my dough. So this is been kneading for around 4 to 5 minutes, and um, this dough is completely formed, but I'm going to still take it on my counter and knead it again for another 5 to 6 minutes, because the more you knead, the better uh, it becomes. It's because it forms gluten, and when you knead it well. So on my countertop, I'm just kneading it for another 5 to 6 minutes, and I'm going to put it in my bowl and add around 1 teaspoon of olive oil all around. I'm going to cover this and let my dough proof for 1 hour. It's 120, 123 around, and I have set my temperature 180 degrees to preheat it, 180 degrees Celsius or 356 Fahrenheit to preheat my oven. So basically around the same time, uh, my dough will rise and my oven will be preheated. So yeah, this is perfect. That's about it. And my oven is preheating. I'm setting the timer here for I'm setting the timer for around 45 minutes, but of course it'll be as long as my pizza gets ready to go in. Now while my oven is preheating and my dough is proofing, I'm going to prepare the pizza sauce. 1 tablespoon of olive oil and 1.5 sliced or diced tomatoes, chunky tomatoes inside it. I'm going to add tomato paste to this, 135 grams of it. It's a small box. And to this, keep adding water just to prevent it from sticking to the bottom. Always add water bit by bit, not a lot of water. Onion powder, garlic powder, and ground pepper powder, all half teaspoon. Even even all the spices that go in this are half teaspoons. So water, you will add water as per your requirement, as and when you need it. The oregano is half teaspoon. You can also add basil. I didn't have basil, but that also gives a really nice flavor. Dried rosemary leaves, a few sprigs. I've just put it in really slow motion so that I could show you drying the rosemary, how much I added. This few sprigs, as you can see. It cooks really fast. It doesn't really take much time. It's just until your tomatoes are softened and it is beginning to disintegrate and yet is chunky. So basically, this is going to be a chunky tomato sauce. It's not like a fine, smooth paste, chunky bits of it. Salt as per your taste. I'm adding 1 teaspoon, but again, of course, like I always said, salt is always as per your taste. And of course, if you want to make it spicy, you can make it spicy by adding red chili powder. I'm not added it because I didn't want to add it. This is about done. My pizza sauce is done, and I'm going to take it out in a bowl, and I'm going to let this cool down so that I can use it while I'm assembling my pizza. This is about done. Now it's been an hour. My pizza dough is ready. Yes, it has proofed, and oh wow, this is the best part of the pizza, deflating the dough. Now, while before I assemble my dough, I'm taking these ingredients. So I'm going to take 1 capsicum, tomato. These are green, dried, sliced green olives. Half cup my pizza sauce. I'm going to take 3 by 4 cups of it. And I'll have a pack of sausages, 10 sausages I've sliced. I have ended up using only half of it. And so 5 sausages sliced, and this is my sliced veggies which are ready to go. My mozzarella cheese, I'm taking 300 grams. So basically, I had 2 packs of 200 grams. What 1 pack was used by half, so 300 grams of mozzarella cheese. I'm greasing the pan in which I'm going to use. I'm using a rectangular pan as opposed to the traditional circular pan. I'm just going to spread my dough on this. I just wanted to show you how I'm spreading this because I used to have a lot of trouble initially to spread my dough. It would oh, either never be enough or it'd be too much. So basically, this dough is really elastic and it can really um, take the form of your pan. And it was just enough. It's not too much and not too less. And I'm creating these kind of holes in this just to prevent it from forming bubbles in the dough and to give me not really overly inflated dough. A very nice proper crust and thin crust basically. I didn't want a cake like rice inflated bread. So that's why I'm just poking this so that air can escape and it comes out really well. At this point, I'm going to be assembling all my ingredients. So first, my tomato sauce goes in. I'm just going to be using 3/4 of this. I mean, it's really delicious. I mean, it's unbelievably good pizza sauce. Earlier, I used to just add ketchup on top of it, but when I tried using my homemade tomato sauce, it turned out to be so much different. It made my pizza taste really, really nice. And I still use tomato ketchup on my mini pizzas because that's what I want to do quickly. But this tomato sauce is really amazing. Now I'm going to add in my sausage and bit by bit all my ingredients go in. And I just want to tell you that I have realized over a period of time that overloading your pizza with something will not really make it taste better. So I always try to make sure that I am not overstuffing my pizza. Just enough so that it gives a very balanced taste. Here I'm assembling and arranging my sausage so that my each bite can be covered with just enough sausage. Adding my tomatoes. Again, this is 1 sliced tomato and I've added all over my can really add anything on your pizza. I've known people adding egg to their pizza, so I think Italians, it's not it's an everyday dish for them or something that is normal for them, so they really add um, anything. That's what I saw once on TV, but for us, it is not. It is something which is really special. We make it on special occasions, so yeah, so we really follow the recipe by the book. So I'm using green olives here. You can really use black olives. That was the only thing that was available for me at that time. Last is cheese and lots of cheese. What is pizza without cheese? I'm using mozzarella cheese and I'm adding around 300 grams, which is a lot, and which is really what makes pizza great. I think pizza really did become famous because of the cheese that it had. And of late, I am seeing a lot of street food, and especially in India, which is using cheese in most of its dishes. Now you have cheese pizzas and cheese vada paos and I don't know what not. It's really amazing how this has taken over our Indian culture and how it has assimilated itself and found its way. That we do use cheese, like paneer is a very famous cheese, but wow, the pizza without cheese is no good. So lots of cheese. You can really use assortment of cheese, but I'm using mozzarella cheese because it gives that stringy effective pizza. Now my oven had been preheating at 180 degrees for over an hour, and now my pizza is ready to go in. And I have let this cook for around half an hour. Half an hour. If I had set my temperature higher, my oven had been, if I set my temperature around 200 degrees or 220, it would have taken maybe 15 minutes to cook. But what 180 degrees took me half an hour to make. And this is how my pizza turned out, and it's done. I have used tissue papers to pull out my oven rack because I didn't have mittens. But yeah, and wow, it really turned out really well. I could not upload the picture of my kids eating it, but trust me, it was wonderful. I have three hungry kids, and they devoured it, and it was finished in one sitting. It was a great recipe. I hope you will like it. Do not forget to check out the recipe on my website. This recipe and all my the recipes on my website. I have an Instagram account where you can follow me and find my daily updates. And I hope you will try this recipe. I hope you will um, enjoy this recipe as much as I have enjoyed making this for you. And thanks for watching. And if you like my video, don't forget to share and like and subscribe to my channel. Thank you. Have a great day.